today, from Brooklyn, New York, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Brooklyn Barons taking on the New York Jets.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. And he's got this down to the 35. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Running is Jacobs. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 26. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a carry for Jacobs. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. This is caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Barons take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So that drive spans 13 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU at Zach Wilson.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line, every time they go to the bench, to tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A first down carry for Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hernandez. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Back to throw. Hernandez. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Past the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Henry Ruggs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Barons lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A try here for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On first down, Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll run on first down. Barkley, a tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Wilson. That one caught by Ellison. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Second down at 5. Here's a give to Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Hernandez steps away to his left. His throw incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And to give this time to the tailback. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Hernandez now. A final shot before break. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll kick things off with one of the best rivalries in football. The New York Giants on the road in Big D. And it's the Giants who are out in front in the second quarter. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. From there, we'll skip over to Louisiana. Check in on the Saints at home in New Orleans. And that one all even in their matchup with the visiting Dolphins. Finally, we're off to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On third down, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gregory. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Wilson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Being chased out left. And this one is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. Eluding the pressure right. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So that'll back him up 5. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will give them a 12-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Barkley. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 70 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you've got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw is caught here by Anderson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. From the 41, Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Max Crosby, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Briggs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. But, geez, in the second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Now Hernandez. Throwing on 1st down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrap. Touchdown! That's caught. Henry Ruggs with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Barons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They'll try and throw for it, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Going for the deep ball. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Pass caught by Ruggs, middle of the field. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the home team here, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.